Devastating, right? Cheers, everyone. And it's, DSP's most mortifying moment, right? We're going to be watching that. Well, we're not going to be watching that. We're going to be watching him celebrate that. Okay. It's really gross. For me, I've saw it on the first time unconsensually. I didn't know what I was watching. I'm like, why is he doing that? And then he looks at the camera. He's like, hey, stream been on the whole time?
What is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
It was May Burst. Because it was on May 1st. Am I almost feeling respect for DSP for owning this moment? Don't worry. He immediately loses your respect when you're watching him live. If you're a rock, I'm a rock. Robust urban garlic flavor.
Robust urban garlic flavor. Welcome home.
Every May 1st, DSP gets reminded about the downside of being a content creator in the dumbest way possible. On May 1st, 2016, DSP had a burst, playing with his
I don't even want to watch that. Two's in the chat if you want to watch that. Two. You do want to watch it? Oh, he's like shaking though. You don't see below his breast, but oh. Okay, fine. I think he rage quits Mega Man too when he's celebrating the 10-year. Celebrating the 10-year anniversary is crazy, but all right, let me bring it back.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Because I'm going to cover my eyes. You guys can watch it. I'm not watching it. Again. Whatever robust urban garlic, I'm not searching for that.
On May 1st, 2016, DSP had a burst, playing with his dear rooster on camera, unintentionally. May 1st, 2016, DSP
Let me
had
slow it down. Oh, you see him like it's moving. He must have one of those lights on the
dumbest
ceiling.
way possible.
You know what I'm
on
talking
May 1st,
like the old school light on the ceiling that looks like a boob.
2016, DSP had a
See, right? Cheers, Pineapple. This is legendary trailblazing gaming YouTuber Darkside Phil. He had an oopsie doopsie 10 years ago on May 1st. And this year the anniversary just so happened to be a full moon, so we're celebrating. Darkside Phil. It never gets old. Yeah, he must have one of those boob lights on the ceiling, because what is he looking at? So he doesn't know the stream's running right now. Here, let me slow it down. Just because you guys put two. See? Ew, he's shaking. He's moving. Bleh. Huh? Bleh. This is educational purposes only. He's totally miserable though. On the anniversary of the moment.
Oh, shit. Guess what? I'm dead. It fucked me over completely.
So he did a marathon on the anniversary this year. Just so happened to be a full moon. And he had all these new graphics celebrating the event. One of them, he had a Mega Man helmet on and like a beam, a Mega Man ball and shoots up. I just wanted to see him like introduce all the graphics and shit.
Right now, to start today's marathon event, I'm going to recap and tell you the story of exactly what went down 10 years ago, what I was doing, what game we were playing, the stream, all the details for the first time ever will be laid out and talked about publicly.
Oh, this is just the idiot troll from yesterday, so just delete their moron. Okay.
So, by the way, if we get a $100 contribution, I'll take a shot along with the
Plugman was my college nickname.
Special animation for $100. Okay. I don't know if we'll actually see it today. Hint, hint. I absolutely want to show you the animation because obviously it was specially designed just for today. Let's see if we can get a big contribution in to support the stream, and then you'll get to see it. Oh.
Okay.
A nice big.
Viewer discretion is advised. Okay. There's a lot of innuendo.
Oh.
So that's the first graphic. It's just
a nice big release there.
What ended up happening, if you remember, was there was a day when I turned on that dashboard, had the PS4 dashboard going, okay, and it was all misinformation and wrong. They got it all wrong, okay? It wasn't broadcast to a wide audience whatsoever. It was the pre-stream. So not a lot of people were on my pre-stream. I mean, no exaggeration. It was probably like 20, 30 people. It was just people basically kind of sitting in a waiting line, waiting to come into the auditorium to see the show. Does that make sense?
Stalk me.
So no exaggeration, even that, you know, the pre-stream just rolling, people would actually record it. They weren't rebroadcasting it back then, for the record. You know, today I have live restreamers who restream everything that I do. They weren't doing that back then, but they saw was a moment that they wanted to edit and try to get views off of. So in this case, there was someone who actually recorded it, and that's how it got archived. Okay?
Yeah. So here's the history of the event, okay? It was live during a pre-stream. There wasn't that many people in there. My detractors accused of me of this. And you know, it shouldn't have been recorded, but it was.
Camera turned on, and it was on accidentally. I had forgotten to turn the camera off the night before on the previous stream. Oh, the camera's on.
And then I went about my business.
Oh. Okay, so he left the camera on, which he typically doesn't do. So he usually does that during the stream, during the pre-stream while you're in the chat. I assume he starts off by looking at the chat, and then he does that, and then the camera just so happened to be on this time. I feel like him explaining it in detail like this is making it worse. But God, oh my God, it's so mortifying. He goes, oh, it's been on the whole time, huh?
Business.
What people saw was me having a little happy accident, inadvertently streaming it in front of like 30 people on YouTube. There was no sound. You didn't see what I was looking at. All you saw was what you're seeing right now, like waist up. Anything else you've heard is a complete lie. All right? There was no accidental exposure. There was no sound effects with it. You didn't hear anything, nothing. It was just silence and this really bad quality camera. I go from this incredibly embarrassing moment. I completely play it off like it never happened. I ignore anyone talking.
Oh, here we go. The cope.
Talking about it in the chat and end up having people banned for talking about it. And I'm playing this insanely, cripplingly difficult game, pretending like nothing happened. And I'm actually doing well. Like I'm actually going through, I'm dying a lot, but I am making progress in it and everything, right? That's pretty crazy. Now, obviously, we all knew that wasn't going to fly. How are you going to pretend like that didn't happen? Because like I said, sadly, my detractors went ahead and clipped it and uploaded it a million.
He goes, how do you just pretend like that didn't happen? Which is exactly what he tried to do. So now he's just kind of admitting to everything, but it took, you know, he had to, like people forced him to admit it. And now how he's casually like admitting to it is so weird to me. I feel like I'm in Twilight Zone. Cheers, everyone. It's the full moon mega burst. Anniversary.
million places. It became a meme. It was going viral within like a few hours of it happening. It was going viral all over the internet. So the question was, how was I going to handle it, right?
Horribly. He's going to lie about it, pretend like it did. I was scratching my leg. I was scratching my leg. I was scratching my leg.
Number one, I could just continue to play it off like it never happened, as if it was like a moment in time that just, you know, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Now, obviously, that was going to take an insane amount of ridiculous ignoring and effort. You knew that everyone was always going to pester me about it forever.
Right?
So I had a feeling that probably wasn't going to work. Just seeing that very first stream where basically I was trying to like moderate and make it so that, you know, no one talks about it. It was
so he was spurging the fuck out, deleting everyone that was trying to talk about it.
Option number two, I could just completely quit streaming. Just give up. Say, forget it. It's not worth it. It's going to be so much embarrassment and so many people making fun of me forever.
Yo, what the fuck is Mega Man doing to that dog? Why does DSP have this on there?
That I quit and I'll just go get a 9-to-5 job.
The problem was that really wasn't an option for me.
So there was a whole bunch of people talking about it, and I just kept laughing about it and making fun of it. Some people were covering it as, this is really bad for Phil, but because of the way that I handled it, because I laughed along with it, because I memed about it, it ended up not being so bad. Now, yes, here's the thing. That, by far, was the biggest mistake I ever made. Through all the trials and tribulations I've been through, the ups and downs, and all the mistakes, you know, I've been through a bankruptcy. I spent money on mobile games. I begged, okay? All the horrible things that people talk about that I've done on the internet. By far, that moment, the fappening 10 years ago, was still the most embarrassing moment that I've ever gone
horrifying.
through. There is so much misinformation. For example, this guy says, you did not handle it that way. You asked Machinima to DMCA all the clips. Completely and utterly false.
Yeah, he can say false because they didn't do it, but he definitely asked. He tried.
That is literal. What is he doing?
He's playing guitar. Oh, God, that one.
All right. Thank you, Adrian. Here we go. Let's do some frog flexing. Hell yeah. And maybe we'll do some left arm
Phil's
flexing today, too, but I have to figure out a camera angle to do it. That's not a very good camera angle. There we go. Oh, well, you see, whenever that I would do that, I would have all this giant elaborate stuff planned. So I would have candles that I would light throughout my office, right?
And I would rub body lotion and oils on my body. And then I would get aromatherapy going. And then I would get into it with a special video set. Wow.
For a $100 super chat or a $100 tip, there's a very special animation that will play. And I'll take a shot. But I'll probably end up having some shots later anyway. Stuart Barrett did a £2 super chat and says,
okay, so that's like an underwater multicolored smoke grenade going off.
We know you were on page 5.
Another
I think that's,
burst.
Isn't page 5 like a Wings of Redemption reference? That's one I've never understood. What happened to Gorilla P and Da Dickerson? I have no idea what that is. What is Gorilla P and Da Dickerson? I've never heard of it. Can't answer that because I don't understand the reference. Bog Patrol did a $2 super chat. He says, for about 5 minutes, you were a cam girl. I mean, all these years later, things are so much better. Because I rolled with the punches. Because I didn't idiotically react in a bad way. Thankfully. Because
he literally did react in the worst way possible, but everyone just beat him into submission.
I could have done that. I could have been the denier. I could have been the, oh, take this down. And no.
I was scratching my leg.
You just laugh at it and you say, listen, it happened. There's not much that you can really think about or do about it, is what I should say. Live with it, right? Own up to it and just be better. It's more like a buck because it's Canadian. I'm probably going to go grab my first cut water. I guess I'm not going to take a shot because we haven't got a big contribution yet to see the special animation, which, by the way, again, it was designed specifically just for today. You've seen animations. The only one we haven't seen is the specialty animation for a $100 contribution. I don't know if we'll see it today. Sure would be great because it was specially made just for this event.
So it would be great to see it, but we do need to have someone do a nice big contribution to see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is official.
Let's see it.
Are you ready for this?
Come on,
I received a $100 tip, and this person says, long live the king. Cheers. Are you all ready?
Here we go. Long live the
cheers. It has happened. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time
to Mega
The suspense.
Live.
Mega Bust Live. That was the whole video, the worst part of it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Mega Bust Live. That's what I was going to name the stream, but I thought I got confused. I couldn't even find the clip. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go. One more again.
it is time to Mega
Bust.
Live. Very nice. Very nice.
And he's playing Mega Man the whole stream.
Thank you for an anonymous
Anonymous.
$100 tip, whoever that was.
Anonymous.
We'll see
It
all
was
this
his wife, Kat.
contributions Phil's getting today. They're fake. They're not real.
Because here's the difference. For me, it's my most embarrassing moment. I can celebrate it. I can laugh at it. I can have fun with it. For someone else who for a decade has tried to make that the focal point of their content because their content fucking sucks, so they think that making fun of
True.
someone else's embarrassing moment is content, just shows what a pathetic, miserable waste of life they are. So he's...